Hello. I have got some good stuff for you today. I don't know about you, but my emotions have been all over the place. I have been happy and then sad. I've been depressed. I've had anxiety. I've been irritable. And the one that's really confusing me is angry. I've had moments of anger and I don't really know what to do with these emotions. I'm kind of getting a little concerned about myself. Like, do I need some help or what? Because I'm not really sure about the volatility, is that a word, of my emotions just going all over the place. So on Friday, I sat in with a Zoom meeting of some other pastors and a counselor. And the counselor was there to help us just kind of navigate through this crisis and what we're going through and how to help people through this. And so I brought up this issue to the counselor that I just a little bit concerned about my emotions and how quick they can change, and especially the anger, just how the anger can rise up. And she said a lot of really good things. Some of the things that she said was that it's to be expected because this is a crisis that we've never ever been through before. So our brains just don't have any past experience to pull from to understand uh, exactly how to navigate through it. The other thing that I was thinking about is that we've all lost something in this. We've lost a sense of what is normal. We've lost our outings and our gatherings and just our whole life, and it's a grieving process that we're going through. And there's the stages of grief. The very first one is denial, which we all had a few weeks ago, but I think we're all through that one now. And so now we're just going through that middle section of the stages, which is depression and anger and loneliness and maybe even some guilt in there. And eventually we're going to make it through and we're going to reach that point of hope. But for now, we've got to navigate where we are. And she said that what we need to do is we need to have pressure release from our emotions. And three ways of doing that. She says the first one is just to breathe. And it's just to take those slow, deep breaths from your diaphragm and just fill yourself with air, hold it, and then breathe it out. And what that does is it signals your body that you're okay, that you're calm, and you're okay. And it just releases pressure. Another thing she said was to laugh, to watch a funny movie or read a funny book or play games with your kids, but find laughter in this as well, because laughing releases that pressure. And probably the one that released the most pressure for me was she said that we need to cry. And just hearing that relieved pressure for me because I have been doing that pretty well this week. Just having these moments of just bursting into tears and crying. And honestly, I've been feeling like that meant that I didn't have strength, or I wasn't a good leader, or I just couldn't hack this. And so I was kind of feeling bad about myself for crying. And she said that we need to cry and that it's okay to cry. And so that really, just hearing that I'm okay, that the emotions are okay, really helped just relieve some of that pressure. I'm going to give you a bonus one because she asked me that when I'm having these emotional attacks, what is it that I can do that's life-giving? Now, life-giving is something that just energizes you, that makes you happy, that makes the time pass away, something that you enjoy doing or you love doing. And so I thought, well, a couple of things that I like to do is I like to be outside in nature. I just like to anything outside. I can pull weeds and I can be happy, or go for a walk and I can be happy, or just sit outside, but I love to be outside. And the other thing is I love to write. So either I can write and I can journal out the feelings and emotions that I'm having and then throw that paper away so it's out of here. Or I can write and I can journal, read scripture and journal about that, or just write stories, or just express myself in that way. So I was just thinking about you guys and thinking about what it is that would bring life to you. What is life-giving in your life? And one of the key things that I really kind of became concerned about is that there are things that are life-giving to us that are outside of our home that we now don't have access to. And if that is you, if that's where your life is somewhere, maybe it's at the gym or on a ball field somewhere or a fishing hole somewhere or a campground or like for me, I love to be up at the church and now I can't have that. What we have to do is we have to find life where we are right now. And it's something that you might have to really kind of seek out and try some different things and find your happiness right now. Find the thing that brings you joy. Find the thing that you can turn to when your emotions are going out of whack. So it might be cooking, it might be grilling out. I know today's kind of a cold day and the last couple of days have been cold, but getting that grill out and grilling up something good. It could be working out in the garage or I don't know, sewing. If some of you sew, I know some of you sew or do maybe painting, playing games with the kids. But find something that's in the house or in your yard work that would be life-giving to you. What I'd really like for you to do is I'd like for you to brainstorm that and put it in the comments just to help other people brainstorm also, because maybe there's something that you're doing that I didn't think about or that somebody else hasn't thought about that, because like even when she asked me that, what can you do that's life-giving, I had to take a step back for a second. What am I doing that's life-giving? And think about it for a second. So I just want you to think about that. My prayer for you this morning is going to be that the sermon that you're going to be watching is life-giving to you, that's refreshing to you, that you give yourself permission to experience every emotion that you have, and you give yourself permission to come out of that emotion and to not stay there, to not let it take you over, but give yourself permission to also still live and laugh and enjoy what you can enjoy in these times. Our services this morning are going to be on Church Online, and you will find that by going to our website, corechurch.com, and clicking the link that says Church Online, and our services will be streaming at 9:30 and at 11. Please leave a comment for us. Let us know that you're there. We'd love to say hi to you. We'd love to pray with you. So if you have a prayer request, let us know that too. See you in a bit.